Hello there, I'm Richard Morecroft and welcome to the Letters and Numbers Puzzle Headquarters, home of challenges, alphabetical and numerical. And first of all, let's check in with our two quality controllers. The mathematician with no equal, Lily Serna.
Hi,
Today is actually Valentine's Day.
Richard. It is.
And I wondered, have you ever sent a completely anonymous Valentine's card to, just somebody you fancied?
I've never sent a card before, but I think I should. I think everyone should send out a card on Valentine's Day.
It's probably a little bit late to catch the post.
Oh.
Maybe tomorrow the
Yeah,
sentiment
maybe.
will be the same.
Next year.
Welcome, Lily. And the creatively conversational, David Astle. Now, you went to the optometrist over the weekend to get your eyes checked.
Look, it's every 18 months, I think it's wise just to have a bit of a check. But this time, for the first time, I was actually looking at that eye chart, which I think is called a Snellen chart. And as he was working his way down the chart, I suddenly saw a risky 6.
Oh, that's great. So did you confess to the optometrist that you were actually working out the words?
That's right. He said, forget the anagrams, could you actually just tell me what letters you see?
Good to see you, David.
You too.
And two puzzle lovers who have definitely come to the right place, our contestants tonight. First up, our carryover champion, Brian Morgan, a retiree with a background in banking and computers and an enthusiastic bridge player. Hello, Brian.
Hello again, Richard.
Welcome back. Now, not only are you an enthusiastic bridge player, but you're also a cricket umpire. How long have you been cricket umpiring?
Oh, about 6 or 7 years. I've always had a great passion for cricket, and it's a great way to keep involved.
Well, I'm sure you've got a very good sense of fair play, and there'll be lots of that tonight. So welcome back, Brian.
Thank you.
And challenging Brian this evening is Damien Chua, an optometrist whose goal is to travel to every continent in the world. Hello, Damien.
Hi, Richard. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Now, how is that goal going? How many continents have you managed so far?
Managed 4. I've still got Africa, South America and Antarctica to go, so I'd love to do a safari one day in Africa.
Maybe save the best for last.
Yes.
Well, good luck tonight.
Thanks.
So we wish them well. A big hand for our contestants tonight, Brian Morgan and Damien Chua. Let's get our first letters game underway for tonight and this week. Contestants have 30 seconds to make the longest word that they can. And Brian, could you select first for us, please?
Thank you, Richard. I'll have a...
This week with A.
and another vowel,
O.
and a third one.
A.
And a consonant, please.
P.
And another consonant.
C.
And a vowel, please.
O.
And another consonant.
R.
And a vowel, please.
E.
And one more consonant. Thank you.
And last letter H.
Thanks, Lily. First clock of the week. So, Brian, how many for you with the first word?
6.
And what about you, Damien?
I'll try 6 as well.
Okay, let's start with your 6.
Cooper.
And Brian?
Same word, Cooper.
Cooper, if you could just verify.
Yeah.
Lots of barrel making going on here.
Lots of barrel making. Also a tribute to High Noon, Gary Cooper. That's with a large C. With a small c, it is a barrel maker, a perfect 6. Well done. I actually found poacher, which is a less reputable trade, and someone who encroaches on another's ground, often to hunt. And it comes from pocher in French, meaning to thrust. In other words, to trespass or to poke your nose in, if you like.
Very nice, but a great start for Brian and Damien, 6 points each. More letters without delay, and this time, Damien, would you like to choose for us?
Can I have a vowel, please?
You can. O.
And another vowel.
U.
And one more vowel.
I.
And a consonant, please.
B.
And another consonant.
N.
And one more consonant.
F.
And another consonant.
D.
And I'll go for a vowel.
A.
And one more consonant, thanks.
And last letter, C.
And 30 seconds from now. Damien, your first selection on the show. How did you go?
I only got a 4.
4. What about you, Brian?
I've got a 5.
Okay, let's start with your 4.
Bind.
Bind. And yours, Brian?
Cabin.
Cabin. Well, they sound pretty straightforward, David.
They do. Thinking of poachers in the forest? There's a cabin. You're in a bind at the moment, Damien. Don't worry. There's still 7 or so more games to go. Cabin is good for 5. And the word that I found was abound, which has a link to the Latin word abundare, which is where we get abundant as well.
Very nice. 5 points in that round for Brian. Well, it's been nice to launch into the letters for the start of the new week, but back to our old friends, the numbers now. And Brian, you to choose a combination for us,
Richard.
please.
I'll have 4 small and 2 large, please, lady.
Thanks, Brian. 2 large and 4 small. And the first set of numbers for the week. 7, 6, 4, 10, and the 2 large, 75 and 50. And the target to reach is 261.
Thank you, Lily, and 30 seconds to get there. How close did you get to that first target, Brian?
I got 260.
1 off. What about you, Damien?
260 as well.
260, so just 1 off the target for each of you. Brian, take us through your method first, please.
6 times 50 is 300.
6 by 50 is 300.
And then you've got 4 times 10 is 40.
4 by 10 is 40.
And take the 40 from the 300 and you've got 260.
260.
Okay, so nicely done, Brian. Was your method the same, Damien?
It's exactly the same.
If you wouldn't mind once again, just verifying that you did it the same way. So a very straightforward approach to get to 260, Lily, but how hard was it to get to 261?
I got to 261.
Okay, how did you do it?
Okay, now 75 minus 10 by 4 is, of course, 4 by 75, which is 300, minus 4 by 10, which is 40, which gives you 260. And if you add on 7 minus 6, which is 1, you get 261.
Ah, that's very nice. Well done, Brian and Damien. 7 points each. So Damien's on 13 and Brian is on 18 as we're heading into our first break for tonight. And your first word mix was China. And your clue this time, linked to timber. Back in a couple of minutes.